Hi, hello viewers. Thanks for watching my video. This is Haris. In this video, we are going to start with the introduction of DAX. There are 6 points we are going to cover in this video. And finally, I'll explain you how to write a DAX in Excel. The first thing we need to learn, what is DAX? DAX stands Data Analysis Expression. DAX is a formula language. There are many languages in this world, starting from SQL, structured query language, and we have programming languages. Also we have hypertext markup language. So these are all the languages are available in this world. The similar way, DAX is a formula language. We'll be using syntax or parameter for getting the result. The next thing is where we will use DAX. As of now, DAX will be available in these three platforms. The first one is SQL Server Analysis Service, and the other one is Power BI. Finally, Excel. The next thing is what is the difference between SQL and DAX? Look at this picture. I have written a simple code in SQL and the alternative code in DAX. So this is how we need to convert SQL code into DAX. But what is the purpose of converting this SQL and DAX? Sometimes we use it to create a complex query in SQL. In that particular situation, the DAX will be very helpful because DAX is a simple language. If you are understanding the syntax, you can easily write a DAX function. And how many types of DAX functions are available? There are three types of DAX function. The first thing is calculated column. The second one is calculated measure. And the final one, table function. The table function is equal to SQL query. So whatever the SQL query we are using, it can be converted into table function. Now, how to write a DAX in Excel? Let's get started. I'll go to the data sheet. We have a data. I want to convert this data into normal table. Just go to the home tab. Under the format as table, select any one of the format and then click OK. So as soon as you are converting this data into table, this design tab will be available. Under the design tab, just name this table. I'm going to name this table as sales. Once you convert the data into table, go to the Power Pivot tab. If you don't see this Power Pivot tab, you'll be able to add this into File, Options. If you go to the add-ins, you need to select COM add-ins and then go. Here you can see that Power Pivot for Excel is available. You need to check on this and then click OK. Once you added this Power Pivot tab, you have to select this table and then click Add to Data module. Once we added the data into Power Pivot tab, the data will be available like this. You can see that the another separate window has been opened for Power Pivot. If you look at here, we have sales and cost. Now I want to calculate profit. How do I calculate profit then? I'm just right click in this column, click on this rename column, profit, enter. Once you rename the column, automatically one column will be inserted. You can see that the profit column has been inserted and come to this formula bar. So under the formula bar, we need to choose this sales minus cost. Now hit enter. The profit will be added. Now you will be able to visualize this data using pivot table. Just click on this pivot table. We will ask the prompt, I want to create a pivot table in new worksheet. Now I'll come here and select this segment and then coming down, adding this profit. Now this is what the profit. So this way we need to add a DAX in calculated column. I'll go back to the Power Pivot window by clicking this icon, Manage. Now I want to add one more column. Just right click this column, rename profit percentage. Once you added the column, just place your cursor in the formula bar and then type in a word profit divided by cost and then hit enter. Now you can see that automatically the profit percentage has been added. Now we need to format this column. Go to that home tab. Under the formatting, I am going to use this percentage. Now you can see that profit percentage has been added. Now I want to add this data into pivot table. I'll go back to Excel. I can minimize this window and then select this pivot table. Now I will select this profit percentage. If I select this profit percentage, then you can see that the number is not showing properly. Why the percentage is not calculating properly? Then whenever you have some percentage in a column and you want to visualize the data using pivot table or something, it will not give you the correct result. In that particular situation, we need to create a calculator measure. I'll just remove this column and I'll go back to the Power Pivot window. Now I want to convert this column into measure. The first thing, I will remove this column, right click, delete columns, yes, and adjust this line. Now I am going to create a profit percentage measure. Adding profit percentage, just add a colon and then equal to. Now I want to get the sum of this profit first. Sum of profit. And then close the parenthesis, divided by sum of cost. I'll be selecting this column name along with the table name. Close the bracket, enter. Now we have added the measure. I'm going to format this measure. Now I'll minimize this window. Now you can see that one new measure has been added. You can see that this effects function icon is available. I'll be adding this profit percentage now. Now this is what the actual profit percentage. If I'll be changing this into some other category, automatically the profit will be converted based on the category. So this is how we need to add a measure in Excel. Finally, we'll be creating a table function. So how do we create a table function in Excel? I'll be adding a empty table here. Data. Go to the home. Format as table. Select the format. My table has headers. Then click OK. Once you added the empty table, just upload this table into Power Pivot tab. Add to data mode. Now minimize this Power Pivot and then go to the data. Place your cursor here. Click on this existing connection. Under the tables, select this table 2 and then click open. So it will create a new table. The table has been added. Once you added the table, just right click and go to the table, edit DAX. Select DAX option here. Now I'm going to start writing something. DAX has to be start with evaluate, then hit enter. Now If I will be mentioning the sales table, the entire table will be retrieved. You can see that the entire table has been added. Now, if I want to load only the country Canada data, just right click and go to the table, edit tags. I'm going to add filter function. The first parameter is sales, adding comma, and then the next parameter we have to mention field name, country equal to Canada. Hit enter, close the bracket, OK. Now we can see that only Canada data has been added. So this way we can retrieve the data using table function. This is similar to SQL queries. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on the next video.